Imagine the fire alarm goes off in your house. What do you do? Do you rip out the battery because the sound annoys you? Do you tape over the speaker? Do you argue with the alarm, curse at it, try to make it go away? No, nobody does that. You go and look for where it is burning. And that is exactly what I want to tell you today. Your illness is not the fire. Your illness is only the fire alarm. We grew up in a world that taught us to fight illness, beat the cancer, suppress the symptom, make the pain disappear. Illness as the enemy, as the opponent, as something that is not allowed to be and that we have to fight against. I'm telling you, that is one of the biggest lies we have ever been told. Your illness is not your enemy. She's a messenger, a very direct one, and sometimes a very loud one too, but never your enemy. She does not come to destroy you. She comes because something inside you wants to be heard. We human beings are not what most models tell us that we are. We are not machines that need to be optimized. We live on 4 levels at the same time: body, mind, energy field, and soul. And these 4 levels are not a stack, they are a circuit. What gets suppressed on one level reappears on another. What the soul is not allowed to say, the body eventually writes down. What the mind pushes away, the energy field holds onto. And this is exactly why I say every physical illness is only the fire alarm. It's not the fire, it's not the cause. It's the signal that your soul wants you to look. Maybe you're feeling something in your body right now, a pain that won't go away, a diagnosis that has turned everything upside down, an exhaustion that no weekend can wash away anymore. And maybe you're afraid. That's okay. But stay with me for a moment. Your illness can be many things. She can be an alarm showing you that there is an emotional theme underneath, an old wound, a feeling that was never allowed to be felt, a conflict you have been carrying for years. She can be a wake up call, what the mystics call the dark night of the soul, a phase where everything collapses so that something truer can emerge. A door that only opens when the old life no longer works. She can teach you gratitude. Suddenly, a single breath becomes a gift, a ray of sunlight, a quiet night, things you have overlooked your whole life. She can teach you humility, that you do not have to control everything, that your worth does not depend on your performance, that you're finally allowed to let yourself be helped. And sometimes, and this is maybe the hardest thing I have to tell you, sometimes your illness is something your soul wants to experience, an experience that is important for her ripening, her growing. Not as punishment, never as punishment, but as death, as growth, as initiation. Bashara says something very beautiful, and I share it with all my heart. When your body is sick, there are 2 steps. First, detoxify. Support the body, take away what burdens it: bad food, bad thoughts, bad relationships. Give it what it needs: water, movement, rest, loving touch, real nourishment. That is the foundation. That is the first level. Second, look deeper. What is the meaning of this illness? What message does she carry? Which feeling, which story, which theme in your life is mirrored in the symptom? Because as long as you only detoxify without looking, you're putting out the smoke while the fire keeps burning. And the alarm will go off again, only louder. I know what it's like to be stuck in the middle of something, when the body is sending signals and you don't understand what they mean. When you sense deep inside that this is about more, and still you can't move forward. I've experienced it myself. And this is exactly what I'm here for. I help you look behind the alarm, beyond the obvious, deeper, to find clarity about what is really burning inside you, and to free you from the themes that are weighing on you and ultimately on your body, on all four levels: body, mind, energy field, and soul. If you are reading or hearing this right now and something inside you quietly says, yes, this is speaking to me, then this is not a coincidence. Then that might be your own alarm beginning to ring softly. Work in a session with me. We will look together at your pace to your death in safety. You do not have to carry this alone. Your illness is not your enemy. She is the door, and I will help you open her.